Jordi, everyone is extremely excited to get some insights on the hotel division at Transat. What can you tell us?
Well, thank you very much. We have a very clear plan. We want to have 5,000 rooms in our main destinations: Cancun, Riviera Maya, Punta Cana, Montego Bay, Jamaica, and Cuba. And we want to have these 5,000 rooms. Some of these hotels are going to be fully owned hotels, and some are going to be under management contracts. So we are going to approach the market under these two versions in all of these destinations.
Now, are you building? Are you taking over existing properties? How is that going to work?
Yeah, currently we're looking at the market for both opportunities. We understand that a mix of both would be the right strategy. So it will depend on which opportunity arises better. So we want to have some existing hotels where we can make a refurbishment, put our brand, and go up and running. Or there are going to be some other cases where we're going to purchase land, get the permits, put the hotel, construct the hotel, and then start operating. So we're going to be going for both.
Now, since it's just you and me talking here, I think you probably are free to tell me the name of of the new hotel chain. What's it going to be called?
I wish I could, but actually it's in the oven. It's cooking slowly.
Yes.
We believe that by the end of the year we'll have the brand name for disclosure.
Okay. Now, some people, I'm sure you've read, there's been a lot of chatter about the hotel division that Transat is late coming to the table. How are you going to ramp up to meet where your competitors are right now?
Well, in all the destinations that I mentioned before, there are opportunities both for existing hotels and for land. So it's not true that there is no land anymore. It's not. And destinations keep growing, making wider and wider. We have now on the table a lot of opportunities to make decisions. So we believe that there is still time to do it. We're gonna grow. We're gonna grow quickly in the U.S. with a strong market, with a strong brand. Sorry. But also we are different from the rest because we have Transat behind, and we have a strong brand, a strong company in Canada, which will help us also bring a lot of clients.
So you're projecting to get a client base out of the States?
Yes. We understand that at maturity, we should be getting between 50 and 60% of the clientele in our hotels from the States.
And now, the existing properties that you work with, the Barcelos, the Bahias, all of those groups, are they, in a sense, feeling apprehensive that they won't play as important a role for Transat?
Well, all these companies are used to some competitors, both in Canada and the States, that have tour operators and hotels. So it's nothing new for them. And also our plan on phase one is that we want to have 5,000 rooms. So if you put these 5,000 rooms in the context of the whole Riviera Maya or the whole Caribbean, is very little. So it will not make a major impact in any of our partners that we have been having for many years and will keep having them.
Now, Jean-Marc Eustache in some of the analyst calls talked about how everything that Transat does, and in particular the hotels, will have some form of differentiation. Is there anything about that strategy you can tell us?
Well, we have our milestones already cooked, not finalized, but cooked, and we want to have a strong milestone. It's called technology. We also want to have a very strong milestone called gastronomy, and we also want to be focused on a differentiated way catered to families. So we are going to incorporate in our hotels a lot of facilities along technology and gastronomy on the entertainment for families.
And can you tell us what you mean by technology in the properties?
Well, technology in the properties is where you can, from check-in to check-out, be using technologies for opening your room, for controlling your AC, for your temperature, for navigating into the services of the hotel, for making payments, and so on and so forth.
That makes a lot of sense. Great. And when is D-Day? When will the first property launch?
Well, as said before, it will depend on if we acquire an existing hotel or a new one. If we go for a new one, the worst case scenario, it's since the moment we sign, it's going to take us around 6 months to start constructing. We need to put the paperwork, architectural design, and so on. And then when we start construction, it's going to take around 16 to 18 months to construct a full 700-room hotel in the Caribbean. Also depend on the country. So we are around 2 years in the worst case scenario if we start from scratch a hotel.
So you've just signed up for a very small job, is that correct?
Very small, very excited. I'm very happy to be part of Transat.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much.